I knew that I wanted to work with my hands. As a child, I grew up with grandparents, role models who would be, I don't know, my grandfather on my mum's side would be tinkering away in his shed, and likewise on my dad's side. So I remember the smell of timber as a child, and that one sensation, that one sense really kind of just attracted me to the need to use my hands, the need to work with timber. And I suppose furniture is almost just a vehicle for that.
I like using timber. It's a nice material and it's got its own history. It's a very historical trade, and I respect people who can do it very well. So I've always wanted to be one of those people that I always looked up to, who can make things really nicely. Trying to explain what I do isn't very easy. I tend to say I design and make furniture because that's the quickest and easiest way. There's a lot of stigma about being called a chippy or a woodworker. So I try to elevate myself and refer to it as a cabinet maker. That's just me trying to be proud of what I do. I did a furniture design and make course, and that's where I started to learn the trade in a much more professional sense. I learned so much in the first few months, so much. And ever since then, I've been building on that knowledge and meeting other like-minded people from university, friends of people at university, other professionals who come to see us at university. So all of these things that I've been learning and all these people I've been meeting has all come from that.
We were coming up to the last few days of university, and it was at that point where I'm sure most people who leave university don't quite know what's next in life. And I remember just one night, me and Jack sitting there kind of pondering what is next. And I had the workshop kind of waiting for me if I chose to use it. And I said to him, if you join me, Jack, will you come and set up the workshop and will we make furniture, Because I won't be able to do it on my own. It's just something I wouldn't have attempted. It's almost too much of a challenge. And to my surprise, Jack just said, yeah, let's do it. And that's where it all began. Me and Jack had been friends for 4 years by that point, and I guess it was the sort of perfect person to ask to come and join me on this mad venture.
Sharing a studio with Ivon's good. It's helpful because you have ideas, and if you're not surrounded by people, or at least one person that you can bounce them off, you don't know where they're going to go. And having someone talk you down or up, rationalise things, and bounce ideas is very helpful. And he's stronger than me, so he can lift up big bits of wood.
And if anything, we really heavily influence each other's work, and I'm sure there are aspects of that you'll be able to see in the exhibition. We're together each day, designing and making things. Jack helps me out when I'm struggling with either making something or trying to design something. Is the form right? Is the ratios and the size of the object right? And likewise, we're constantly bouncing ideas off each other.
When people see my work, I want them to realise that there are still tradesmen and craftspeople out there that are making things the old-fashioned way, so to speak. That the work I make is hopefully beautiful and interesting, that they can see that I've considered the use of objects and their place in the home.
I don't want to design furniture that we've seen before. So I want forms and techniques that are not your average or traditional thing. So I'm hoping people will appreciate that and pick up on that, because I put a lot of effort into the sort of sensitive details of my work. And if people were to witness some of those things, that would be the most satisfying goal that I take from my work is the small subtle details, the little rewards that people get from studying my work. I hope that's what comes through.